That last girl probably loves me. Knowing now what's about to come out of my mouth, I'm not entirely sure I would have invited so many people from work to be here. Please continue to feel that way. But I've been doing stand-up off and on for like a year and a half now, not too long. And one of the things that I've learned is that for me, doing stand-up is really a lot like sex, for me, in a couple of ways. One, I'm doing it by myself. Two, I'm nervous. Three, I'm not gonna be more than 5 minutes. And four, there's a bunch of strangers watching me. So, I guess by that logic, I masturbate in public anxiously. See you at work tomorrow. But like I said, I haven't been doing it that long, and the last time I was here, actually, it was only the third time I was ever on stage. I'm not like a professional, which I know might shock you that the guy on the Tuesday 7 p.m. headliner is not a professional. But I'm in the corner, and I'm getting ready, and I'm very like nervous and excited, like Jared from Subway at a playground. And I didn't make fun of the kids. I made fun of him. Anyways, and I'm about to get on stage when all of a sudden Jim Gaffigan just shows up. Yes. Well, that was the problem. And it slid on right before me, which seemed fair and worked wonders for my confidence. And what it made me think of is, you know when they breed horses? The connection here should be pretty obvious. When they breed horses, they bring in the stud horse who's got... Stud is a word that 70% of the times I say stud. So one summer I was working construction in college, and I'm like trying so hard to be one of the guys and fit in with this like blue collar group, and I'm like, we're tearing down a wall, and I'm hacking away at it, and I'm like, hey, yo, Jimmy, there's a stud in the wall, you want to tear that out? He's like, you do whatever you need to do with studs, my friend. Anyways, they bring in like the stud horse when they breed horses, who's got just the 91-inch exhaust pipe to just start pumping away to get the female horse's downstairs bonanza ready to do what it needs to do to properly receive the load of the tiny-dicked horse that they're trying to breed. So they have the stud going, at the last second they pull him out, which sucks for him. Then they bring in the tiny-dicked horse, which sucks for her, and he just goes like, nah, I'm done. Jim Gaffigan was the stud who just 90 minutes of highbrow intellectual humor, and then I come on stage and it's like fart, penis, and laughter. Yeah. Speaking of horse sex, a lot of my friends are starting to get married now. And I'm at that age, and it seems to me that I have a staunch record, really, of not getting invited to weddings. Which I understand. No, I mean, I get it, because I'm dangerous. I'm a threat, right? I'll go, I'll have 90 drinks, and then my pants are off, and the wedding's about my genitalia and not about the cute couple getting married. However, it's also dangerous not to invite me to your wedding. Especially in this age of like hashtags that they use on Instagram and Twitter, like Beth and Scott, tie the knot, or whatever. There's the stud voice again. And because if I'm not invited to your wedding, and I think I should have been invited to your wedding, I'm hijacking your hashtag with like fake usernames and just being like, the bride looked fat, hashtag Beth and Scott, tie the knot. Or the groom blew me before the ceremony in the bathroom, hashtag Beth and Scott, tie the knot. Wedding hashtag crashers. All right, now that I guess my coworkers have heard this much, I may as well just bury myself here. The other day at work, I'm sitting down at my computer looking at like a Microsoft Excel spreadsheet, which are hilarious. And I'm listening to music, and a Beyonce song comes on. I'm like, oh great, I like Beyonce, she's fine. I feel like it. That's my Beyonce impression. And what started pumping into my ears was just a bit different than the Beyonce I was used to. I took the liberty of printing out some lyrics at work to explain what I mean. Here's what's going into my ears as I'm at the Excel spreadsheet. Driver, roll up the partition, please. I don't need you seeing Beyonce on her knees. So there I am, just... Took 45 minutes to get all dressed up. We ain't even gonna make it to this club. Now my mascara running, red lipstick smudged. Oh, he's so horny, he want to fuck. He bucked all my buttons, he ripped my blouse, he Monica Lewinsky'd all on my gown. Which I know what she means by that, but technically wouldn't that mean that he's blowing a dude right next to her? I think? Anyways, handprints and footprints on my glass, handprints and good grips all on my ass. Private show with the music blasting, he liked to call me Peaches when we get this nasty. So there I am at work, looking at my Excel spreadsheet, and I achieve a full erection. Just a 90-degree tense pence. And I'm just imagining people walking by being like, Chris really likes Excel, doesn't he? Thank you very much, everybody.